Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine, and today I have a different kind of video for you. So as you see here, I'm scrolling through the notes, and today we are talking about fibroids. Yes, uterine fibroids. This is a condition that a lot of women suffer from, especially black women, and they are basically small masses that are on your uterus that basically cause pain or heavy bleeding. I have been suffering from them for a long time. As you can see, these notes go back to 2020, where I've been in and out of doctors. Every time I come home, even in South Africa, I saw a few doctors. So this summer when I came home, I said, listen, I'm done with these fibroids. I need to see about getting them up out of me. And so that's what we're doing. I got the suggestion for this OBGYN clinic, and I decided to move forward with it, and let's see what's going on. So this is my first visit. And if you know anything about the American healthcare system, you know that Black women are not very well taken care of when it comes to reproductive health, childbirth, those things. So my biggest concern will be making sure that the doctor is, really giving me as much information as possible and not trying to sway me in one way or another for a specific kind of surgery, but more so just giving me all the information that I need and kind of helping me make the decision along the way. And so that is what we were doing here. Your girl was looking cute. I was looking sad, but I wasn't. Anyways, the doctor was amazing. She even drew me a little picture because, she says she's a visual girly, and I totally agreed with her. So she drew me a picture of what my fibroids look like, sort of. Then she started telling me about all the different types of procedures that there are. She told me about birth control, but mostly told me about procedures because that's what I led with.
This is the procedure I'm learning how to do, called the Accessa. So this is done through the abdomen, small incisions in the abdomen, about 3 or 4 small incisions. Yeah. This might be another good option for you, where we put a needle into each fibroid and we turn it from a baseball into a marshmallow.
Got it.
So it becomes very mushy and it kind of degrades over the next couple of months.
Okay.
All right. Shouldn't cause any issues with fertility, and will basically shrink the fibroids that you have.
Yeah.
Now, all of these fibroid treatments are not a permanent cure for fibroids, right?
Yeah.
Even if we cut them out, if we shrink them, whatever,
they're always
going to regrow. Yeah. Until you get to menopause, they're going to regrow.
Nuts. Okay.
The only way to permanently, completely get rid of fibroids forever is a hysterectomy. But then you lose your ability to carry a child.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking you want to get pregnant sometime in the future.
So as you could hear, she was pretty thorough, and throughout this process, I actually had to see a doctor a few times because I had to do a pap smear, I had to do ultrasounds, which were crazy. This was one of those days when I was not happy. They had to take a sample or something up out of there. I was not happy. So anyways, this has happened over months. Now we are back, and I've decided that this is the procedure that I want to move forward with. Okay.
Sound.
Maybe it's on the...
Yeah, maybe on here.
The Accessa procedure, also known as laparoscopic radiofrequency ablation, is an FDA-cleared outpatient procedure that can safely and effectively treat nearly all locations of uterine fibroids.
This is the ultrasound screen. This is like a drawing. That's not a real.
Okay.
A real uterus, but it kind of looks like that.
The procedure is performed using a
you
standard
can see this is your belly button. That's the bladder.
Laparoscopic ultrasound probe for visualization of nearly all fibroids. Under ultrasound guidance, the Accessa handpiece is inserted into the fibroid, and the 7 thin needle-like electrode arrays are deployed.
Comes out like a prong, so it kind of covers the whole inside of the fibroid.
The guidance system overlays the ultrasound image with the projected path of the handpiece.
So the ultrasound shows me where the probes are going into.
Based on the length of the
So after all of these visits, conversations, consultations with other doctors, including my friends who are doctors, I decided that this was the procedure that I wanted to move forward with. But I was scheduled to leave to go back to Joburg on August 23rd, so I had to reschedule my flight and make time because this procedure would be happening September 14th. She said that this is one that she was doing on someone the same day, so I would be her second person. And I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let me sign my life away right now. Let's go. Happy to. Then we gear up in time for it. So it's the 11th, and we're doing our blood work. We are doing everything that we need to do to actually get it going. All right, we got this blood work. Entire process of prepping up to my fibroid surgery has been, this has been in the works for 2 to 3 months now. And it is Monday. My surgery is on Thursday. Just got some blood work done. And when I say I am so excited, everyone in my family and my friends, they all just keep calling me like, hey, you know, how are you feeling about your surgery? And I'm like, I feel great, okay? Like, let's get this bad boy over with and done. I am so ready to be done with this chronic pain. Like, you have no idea. So I am ready. Like, let's do this. Flat tire while I was on my way home from my appointment. So my brother's here changing it. Today is September 13th. It's the day before my fibroid surgery. The surgery that I opted for was the excessive one, newer procedure. And the process that I've been going through with the doctor's office, which is Advocare, I was notified that I would not know my time for the surgery until the day before. It is 3:40 p.m. and I received a call about 3:20 telling me that they want me to arrive at 6 a.m. for my doctor's appointment. Now, I am making this video to say, number one, I'm gonna figure out a way to get there at 6 a.m. But I'm just thinking about women who are going through something similar, who may not have the resources to ensure that someone can take off of work for them to arrive at 6 a.m. and not be done until 11:30 a.m. because the procedure, a requirement of the procedure is that you cannot leave on your own. So you can arrive on your own, meaning you can drive yourself maybe, and then someone needs to pick you up, or you can Uber there maybe, but I live maybe like 40 minutes from Mount Holly. I'm not spending $100 on an Uber so that I can get this procedure done. And I feel like it would be unfair to ask that of someone, whether you're financially challenged or not. So yeah, this is definitely one of the elements of the medical process that has been not cool, because you know you want to go to the best doctor. That might already be far away. Now where the procedure is happening, it's also going to be farther away, and you just kind of got to figure out how to get there. I spoke to multiple friends who are doctors in this field about the surgery that I'm getting. And I love them, you know, I trust them, but both of them were like, you know, maybe you should like not get surgery. That should be the last resort. And I kind of feel like maybe they don't really understand the severity of my pain. Because again, I just want to make sure I'm on record saying this since I'm documenting this entire process. I have been having fibroid pain for at least 3 to 4 years now. And my pain, a lot of people talk about the impact of fibroids being bleeding and pain. And I don't necessarily have like the heavy, intense bleeding during my cycle, but the pain that I get happens anywhere from 10 days to 2 weeks leading up to my cycle. So that means it's only like maybe 1.5 weeks in a month where I'm not going through pain at some time during the day. Other than that, I'm in intense pain. I'm talking, this pain wakes me up out of my sleep. This pain is sometimes too strong for Tylenol. Sometimes it's too strong for cannabis, whatever people want to call it. That's cute. So for me, it's like, no, I need this surgery and I want it done now. And this one, the excessive surgery, seems to be the least invasive one. So it feels like, you know, a no-brainer. Of course, that's what I'm going to do. Here's the kicker. The doctor that I'm going to, I think that she's great. She's amazing. But one of the things that she said to me was she talked to me about this procedure and many other procedure as well as other alternatives. So I just want to make that clear. She did give me tons of options and choices. This is what I chose. But initially she told me that she had 2 people who were getting this surgery that I'm doing right now on tomorrow. This was months ago. And I wasn't even going to be one of the people who was getting this surgery. She just already had this date set out for a person who she was doing this surgery for. I hear back from them today, and it turns out she only has me tomorrow. And if I'm not mistaken, she did tell me that I would be only her second person that she has like done this surgery on, but that she would have a proxy in the room with her because that is the process, given that the procedure is still kind of new. And I don't know. The point is that gave me a little bit of interesting. So I'm like, so I'm gonna be the first person that she does this procedure on. Interesting. So yeah. So that was the doctor's office calling me back, and the scheduler, I don't know if she's an administrative person or a scheduler, but she just told me, like, you know, when you do your survey, make sure that you include this element of the process and how inconvenient it can be to know at 3 p.m. the day before your surgery that you need to show up at 6 a.m. Given the inconvenience that it can be for the people around you who might have kids, who have to go to work, who might be taking care of the elderly, you know? So like, I appreciate her calling me back. She was like super helpful about it. And she said, this is something that the administration has been complaining about for years, because when they are calling all these people the day before their surgery, people are really upset. They start, you know, they get a little bit anxious. It just really kind of screws up the vibe the day before you have something that is so important. So I don't know. I just feel like this was a really important part of this process to document because, yeah, everyone, literally so many friends have checked on me over the last few days, even up today. They're like, so when is surgery? When is it happening? How are you feeling? And I have been feeling fantastic. Like I have abdomen pain because of course my fibroids, they've been hurting me. But I feel mentally, I feel and emotionally and physically, I feel great. I feel like, let's do this. I'm ready to get this surgery. I'm ready to move on from this fibroid uterus pain. Like I'm ready to be done. But something like this can really like mess with your vibe if you're trying to go in there, you know, on the up and up, feeling your best self, feeling hopeful, feeling good, you know? However, for me, I'm not gonna allow that to impact how I feel about this process because, like I said, when you've been in pain for as long as I have from fibroids, you're like, I don't even care. I don't care. Let's get it done. Do whatever we need to do. Luckily, I have amazing people in my life who are going to be able to like rearrange their schedule and help me out. But I know that this is like a huge inconvenience. But anyway, this is just one of the elements of the healthcare system that I feel like is it's really tone deaf. But anyways, that's my 2 cents. I'm gonna chill out. Tomorrow is my surgery. Like I said, I feel great. And I will be back here with an update. I don't know, maybe I won't be back with an update tomorrow because I'll be like 2 out of it from anesthesia. Who knows? But if it's not tomorrow, it will definitely be the day or so after. So the next time you see me, I'll be a new woman. Good morning. It's day of. We are ready. Ready to do this. Heading out, and I'm feeling like I have a little fibroid pain right now. I feel like these things do not let up. I feel like this is even before the ass crack of dawn. It's still dark outside.
The ride is here. Let's go. We're good. You know, 6 o'clock call time is about 5:30 right now. It's only a few minutes off, but I think it's fine.
So 35 minutes to the hospital. We made it. It's time to prep and do everything that we need to do. again, I'm feeling fantastic, hopeful, excited for what is on the other side of this. I know y'all saw that cup. That's kind of trifling of me to show, but nothing was happening yet. It was totally fine. The hospital was like pretty accommodating and helpful. I don't know why my string is on the damn floor, but as you can see, I'm like signing more of my life away at 6:45 a.m. Got there at 6. Procedure is not supposed to start until 7:30 with the idea that it will last until 11:30, including my recovery time right after, but it is a same day procedure, so I'd be going home same day. Energy is brought to you by my Fierce Clarity sweatshirt because it was necessary on surgery day. Then they gave me all of my supplies and told me I had to take out all of my damn earrings. I started freaking out. I don't know how to take this or this out. And when I have to take out all of my earrings, please pray for me. They made me take my ponytail out, y'all. They said it was too high. It's cute, but I gotta go. So I'm out here looking crazy now. Like, look at this. I can't believe it. I had to take out all of my earrings, even my septum piercing. I haven't seen myself like this in a while. But apparently we're going to be using some electric stuff, so no pins or anything or jewelry can be on my body. But I'm cool. We got it all out. I still can't believe I had to take my damn weave out in front of all the doctors at the hospital. Because I wasn't getting up to go to the bathroom and do it. You want it off, it's getting snatched off. So, yeah, then it was time. Your girl is looking crazy. So, it turns out the anesthesia took a very long time to wear off for me. So, I actually stayed like an hour and a half over my time. And the doctor was like, girl, you need to wake it up, Jasmine. Wake it up. But all in all, it was good. They said it was successful. I made a little joke. And then the next thing I knew, I was out and then waking back up here. So it was actually pretty decent. Then it was time to head home and make sure I was taken care of with the pills. I feel like the light was so bright and I forgot my glasses. Prescribed me oxycodone for my post-surgery pain management. I've been to 4 pharmacies and there apparently is a shortage of oxycodone in this area. Like, I've not been able to get it from any pharmacies. The issue is, it's so shitty because I feel like as a person who just finished surgery like this, why do I have to be the one, like I have to be the one to find the pharmacy and then tell the doctor where to send it? Like, the doctors and their offices can't help me figure out, okay, which pharmacy does have it so that they can just send the prescription there. It's like, no, find one and then tell us where that is and we'll send it. And I'm just like, I don't like this part of the healthcare system either. Like, what am I doing? This is unfair. But yeah, either way, I'm just very grateful and blessed that the surgery was successful and it went well. I'm happy. And I don't know, maybe that was kind of privileged of me to expect that a doctor would help in that way, but it's less about the doctors and just more about the healthcare system. Anyways, it's time for me to Netflix it up. They also prescribed me ibuprofen and Tylenol in addition to the Oxy. This is my Vom bag in case I need it. I found a pharmacy, but I just want to say, look at this. I feel like it's giving BBL. And I know that's what the people are thinking that I have, but it's really to keep my stomach in place. And I'm like limping around the pharmacies. And I feel like the girls are looking at me like, what she just had done. But anyways, gang, I found a pharmacy. I'm about to get my oxycodone. Not that, hopefully I don't need it, but yeah. Look away if you don't want to see the scars because it's about to get nasty. Ew. Everyone, this is a great time to provide you all with a bit of an update since my surgery. Today is October 11th. I'm back in South Africa. I left on the 1st so that I could stay back home for 2 weeks post-surgery just to make sure everything was cool. My scars are healing well, but the pain from the fibroids does not go away that quickly. The doctor told me that it would take a few months to see some changes in the pain, and it would take a full year to really feel like it is a drastic change. Sorry about all the noise. I just wanted to update you because your girl is actually in pain right now. It's not as intense as it was previously, and it's also not on the same side where the huge fibroid was, so that's great. I haven't been able to do yoga for the last 2 weeks, but I just started doing it on Monday and I'm feeling much better. The doctor didn't want me to stretch my abdomen at all. Other than that, I feel okay. Like I said, I still am having pain. This pain only started today, though. I haven't been feeling pain for a while, except for like after the surgery. I'm still very happy that I did it. Also, my belly is, of course, much bigger. I feel like it's, you know, just been like bloated, inflamed a little bit. And because I haven't been able to like work out or do anything, I feel like eating has definitely taken its toll. The scars are pretty much gone. Just that. And I feel like it's gonna go away pretty soon, pretty quickly. But yeah, my belly is definitely big. Resume working out maybe like next week or the week after, but I have been like eating better. So I'm hoping that that will also help my belly. But yeah, this is my final update. It has been 3 weeks since my surgery. I even went to see Beyonce on September 27th and I was totally fine. Again, just very bloated, been very bloated. But yeah, thank you for coming with me along this journey. I hope this helps someone who has fibroids or who has questions about them and about the different surgeries that are out there. I did the Accessa and I feel like it was the least invasive and totally fine.